Hello everybody, this is Magnetar Prime, and here I have Starscream and Waspinator from the Transformers Generations line. We can see Starscream come transform into his robot mode, and Waspinator comes transform into his alternative mode. We can also see a nice art graphic design of these two figures, and the thrilling 30th Transformers Anniversary logo. On the back side we have more pictures of these two figures, the BIOS, and the technical specifications. And for Starscream we have Strength 7, Intelligence 7, Speed 9, Endurance 7, Rank 5, Courage 8, Fire Blast 7, Skill 7. And for his partner Waspinator we have Strength 8, Intelligence 5, Speed 8, Endurance 5, Rank 6, Courage 7, Fire Blast 7, Skill 6. And now we're gonna get these two figures out of the package. Starscream and Waspinator are part of the fourth wave of Transformers Generations Legend class figures released in the year 2013. The Starscream features a new mold which looks really cool. The design of these figures and the colors applied are very similar to the Generation 1 character Starscream. Now I'm gonna bring this figure closer to the camera, and we can see the head sculpt of this figure is really cool. We see the eyes painted red, the face has been painted silver. There's more details right here on the chest section of Starscream, such as the turbines, which has been painted silver. Now we can see on the legs there's more details sculpted right here into the plastic, and this is what it looks like from the backside view. Now the design of this figure is really cool. I have to tell you that I'm really liking this figure a lot. The quality of the plastic feels very good, and the joints are very tight. Now for articulation on Starscream, the head sculpt cannot be moved. The arms are on a ball joint and they can be rotated 360 degrees, and the articulation on the elbow is good, up to 90 degrees. The legs are also on a ball joint and we can move it to the front, to the sides, back and forth without any issues. Also articulation on the knee is really good, as you can see, 90 degrees. So this is a very possible figure. Now it has become one of my favorites already. Now it also has some kind of feet articulation, just a little bit of pivot right here, it can be moved up and down, but not that much. Starscream comes with these two weapons that can be mounted right on his shoulders, but he can also use them right on his hands. I'm going to show you that real quick. And here we have Starscream, which is a really cool figure. Starscream comes with Waspinator in a reference to the episode Possession from the Transformers Beast Wars series. As you can see, Waspinator is a cool little figure. I definitely like the design and all of the details that it has. This is what it looks like from the backside view. The wings are actually made out of soft rubber, but it does features a very nice design and color. The articulation for this figure is really limited. He can only move his arms up and down, and that's pretty much all of it. Now, this figure can be transformed into a wasp, but it also can be transformed into a weapon for Starscream. First, I'm going to transform it into a wasp. All I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this section up, just like so. I'm going to fold this down, and here we have the insect mode of Waspinator, which is really cool. The size of it is kind of small, and this is a very nice figure. Now to get it transformed into the weapon for Starscream, all we're going to have to do is we're going to fold this down, and we're going to slide this section towards the front, just like so. And we're going to fold this section down, which is the handle of this weapon. And that's all for the transformation of Waspinator into a weapon, which is very nice, and it features a very cool design, you know. It looks really cool. Now I'm going to put this weapon on Starscream, and he doesn't have any issues holding this figure as a weapon at all. As a matter of fact, I think it's a very nice option and a very nice detail. I'm going to show you that real quick. Now I'm going to bring some more Transformers figures for a quick size comparison. And for this first size comparison, I have Megatron, also a Legend class figure from the Transformers Generations line. Let's move them front to front. This is what they look like from the backside view. Now I'm going to get Megatron out of the way. Now I'm going to compare Swerve next to Starscream, and Swerve is also a Legend class figure from the Generations line. So as you can see, the size is just about the same. This is what they look like from the backside view. And now I'm gonna get Swerve out of the way. And for this final size comparison, I have the deluxe class figure Cybertronian Optimus Prime. So as you can see, the size difference is very big. This is what they look like front to front. And one of the features about this figure right here, Waspinator, which is really cool, is that once you transform it into a weapon, it can actually be used by pretty much any Transformers figure. And I'm going to show you that real quick. And here we go. And this is a really nice option. Starscream transforms into a jet mode, very similar to an F-22 Raptor. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate this up, just like so. And I'm going to rotate this figure around. Now this section right here, we're going to fold them down. And we're going to get these two legs together. We're going to lock them in place. These two sections right here, we're going to fold them together. And this entire back panel is going to be folded down. And we're going to make sure that it taps in properly, just like that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this section all the way up, just like so. And I'm going to fold this up one more time. And we can see the landing gear right here, which you can fold in if you want. But I'm going to leave it this way for now. Now, the arm section, we're going to fold this down. And there's a tab right here. So we're just going to fold this down. And we're going to secure the arms right there. And I will do the exact same thing over here. We're going to secure the arms right there. And that pretty much is the entire transformation for Starscream. And here we have Starscream and Waspinator transformed into their alternative mode. As you can see, the design of the jet fighter mode of Starscream is really cool. I definitely like the colors applied. They're very G1 oriented. We can see two Decepticon logos, one on each of the wings of this figure. Now this is what it looks like from the bottom side view. Starscream comes with a landing gear, but only on the front. And there's no landing gear on the back, just this section right here, which resembles like one of the wheels, but it's actually the plastic mold. No other landing gear. Now this figure looks really cool. I'm gonna set this aside real quick. And another of the features of Starscream, once he's transformed into his jet fighter mode, as you can see, there's a hole right here which allows you to connect any weapon you want. And in this case, I'm gonna connect Waspinator right on top of the jet fighter mode of Starscream. And this is what it looks like. I think this is really cool. It is a very nice option. Now, of course, you can always transform Waspinator into a weapon. Just gonna fold this down and get these two together. And here we have it, or this is what it looks like. Again, I think this is a very nice design for these two figures. And especially the fact that you can transform Waspinator into a weapon. For this size comparison, I have Tailgate, which is another Legend class figure from the Generations line. Let's move these two figures front to front. And Starscream seems to be just slightly bigger than Tailgate. This is the backside view. Now, let's get Tailgate out of the way. Now, I want to compare Starscream and Waspinator next to a deluxe class figure. This one right here is Wheeljack. And let's move them front to front. As you can see, the size difference is very obvious. Now, let's get Wheeljack out of the way. And for this final size comparison, I have the Tommy Takara Easy Collection figure Hound. Now, let's move them front to front. As you can see, Hound is a smaller figure. Now, let's get Hound out of the way. Now that we have seen Starscream and Waspinator transform into the robot mode and into the alternative mode, I have to tell you that I really like these figures. The quality of these figures is really good, and the articulation for the figure Starscream is really good. I really like Waspinator. It is a really cool little figure that can be transformed into a wasp and also into a weapon for Starscream. So I think that these two figures will definitely be a very nice addition to any Transformers collection. And with this, I conclude this video review of the Legend class figures Starscream and Waspinator. This is Magnetar Prime. Until next time. If you like this Transformers video review, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Magnetar Prime, or stop by my Facebook page, Magnetar Prime Reviews. This is Magnetar Prime. Until next time.